This is Prodigal Finds God with Part 50. From Mandi De La Parra, Seek Heavenly Things. 1/25/2026, brand new post, Part 50, and more parts are being released now to show you what's to come for the future. God's physical calendar 7/6, God's spiritual calendar 12/6, God's true Gregorian calendar 8/12. Jesus spoke to me 7/6 and 8/12 the same time in 2024, preparing me for this. Part 50, now released to the group this was July 16, 2025, released to the public now 1/25/2026. And here is Part 50. I'm going to continue to call up people with my voice supernaturally. It's time to stamp my time in the heavenly courts, now that the fires are here. I told you they would come. Get ready for the supernatural, because it is here and the group has already started changing. Oh man, are you going to be so excited, because before we go to heaven, I am giving you one last chance to believe without seeing. I am going to show you something. My 12 don't even know my surprise. But it is for all of my 12. I am going to give you all a chance for all aboard. Your Father loves you, and you are going to see more and more stuff like this until it wakes you up. And the more and more blessings I show you, the more and more you are going to believe, because that is my plan to keep waking up my people. And I am going to do it until you wake up. So whatever means are necessary, until more and more start waking up to my truths, I will keep continuing this process, calling more and more up and training more and more witnesses to spread my 144,000 all over the worlds, speaking my words and pouring out all of the heavenly frequencies to wake up my people from their sleep. And I will call more of my people up for training. And as my witnesses, who are my 144,000, they start speaking my words to my people. As I speak through all of them, they will feel my love through the Spirit as I am giving my words to my prophets to speak. Because I am going to be unblocking my people's frequencies so they can finally recognize my voice and that I, the great I am, is speaking. And as more and more prophets pop up while being in the supernatural, you are going to start to see everything unfold in the flesh while my prophets are being shown on your platforms in the supernatural, telling you what is about to happen for the future. And after you have personally trained to be my prophet and my witness in heaven, as I have called you up to train, you will see as I keep freezing the clock and keep calling more and more people up to heaven, more and more witnesses will break out. But it will be after the first pre-simulated rapture, because the first pre-simulated rapture, people will go missing as the pre-facade of the Great Tribulation starts. And before the final portal gets open, we will use the dial to go back to when the 522 journey started, but this time backwards, showing the supernatural. And as the journey goes further along, you are going to start to see the people change as it starts manifesting in the flesh all around you. After I call up more of my people who are ready to be a 144,000 witness, and after they have completed their training in heaven, and after I send them back to the worlds for their missions, they will start to lead other witnesses and first fruits to believe, so they can also be called up to heaven for their training. And when they have completed their training, I will also send them back for their missions so they can start teaching the next round of people. And that is how I will be growing my harvests, using all of my people as revivals break out everywhere, using the supernatural. And my people, they will be preaching my good news and my heavenly words with my true gospel. And as more and more people get called up and I send them back for their missions, you will start to see all of this manifest in the flesh, being in the supernatural. And when I start to use the story of Hezekiah to remove the pride from my people, their frequencies will start to become unblocked. And as my harvest grows, you will see more and more will be connected as a 144,000. And I will keep calling my people up in the raptures until the ark door is finally shut and the real darkness comes on the world. And when that happens, all of my 144,000 will be connected back together to the original flower grid, connected to the Heavenly Father in heaven. And that is when I will send my people who have completed their training in heaven back to the worlds to complete their missions. But they will no longer be connected to the earthly realms. I will now be providing for them, and they won't be a part of these temporal worlds. They will receive their inheritance back when they are no longer a citizen in the temporal worlds, and all of their debts will be erased as I give them all new names, living in the New Jerusalem. So when I, Yeshua Hamashiach, sends them out on their missions, they will be provided and funded by me. And I will have different primary and vacation homes all over the worlds because I will be sending them out in different locations on different missions as my new witnesses and prophets in different places, warning my people for me of my coming and teaching people my good news and my true gospel of once saved, always saved, as I send them all back on their missions after training in heaven. And they will be a citizen in the New Jerusalem, working for me as I provide for their housing in the worlds as they live with their kingdom partner doing missions together. And all of the ones who have completed my training in heaven, who are my 144,000, connected back to the original flower grid, I will send them inside the Great Tribulation, cloaked like angels, after all the missions have been completed. My people will go on thousands of missions. We are truly going to create so many harvests and wake all of my worlds up. And as you are ready and you become a citizen in heaven, you are going to experience all of these wonderful blessings and get to travel as we wake up my people all over the worlds. And we are going to use the time travel portals in heaven, going in and out of the worlds, as you will all be my undercover angels sent from heaven to wake up my people so they can wake up the other worlds and the other people who do not truly know me yet. And when those people get to know me, I will connect them and make them a 144,000 as well, even though they weren't from the original kingdom initially. But as they turn their hearts over to my son, Yeshua Hamashiach, or Jesus Christ, I will declare them and decree them as a 144,000 as I restore their frequencies to the heavenly flower grid and connect them back to the original kingdom, connecting them to the original flower grid in heaven, connected to the Heavenly Father. Stick around for the future part, 51.